Coveting. I've talked about this so much, but I deal with it so much. I really do. Envying other people because I see where they're at and I wish I could be there, if that makes sense. Because after college, I did not expect my life to necessarily look like this, even though God has been so incredibly faithful over the past 2 years in my life. I've met the woman of my dreams. I've been able to run 100 miles. I've been able to accomplish goals that I didn't think were possible, and God has worked through me. But in my work life and after college, it really has been so different than what I thought it would be. And I see people in positions that my heart craves, truly craves. And I can get jealous, I can get envious, I can get mad, I can get upset. I'm like, why them, God, and not me? Why them, God, and not me? And, a verse that's really helped me is I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you, to give you a future and a hope, in Jeremiah 29:11. And in Proverbs 3:5-6, it says this. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your own understanding, in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. And even though my path at this moment isn't the one that I would necessarily have chosen for my life in terms of work, I also feel this sense of just wait for me to open the right door. And especially being on Instagram and social media, we see people have what we want every single day. I see people interview these rich people all the time being like, oh, how'd you get rich? And they're like, well, I have 11 cars or anything like that. And I'm just like, you look at Jesus, and Jesus lived a horrible life in a lot of ways. I mean, he was always being persecuted. He was literally homeless. Jesus was literally homeless. The Son of God came to earth, and he humbled himself. And I guarantee you, Jesus did a lot of things he didn't want to do either. And I've been obsessed with Joseph or anybody in the Bible. For the most part, almost every person that God highlights in the Bible did not have an easy road. Look at King David, for example. Even though he was anointed to be king at 15, he wasn't appointed to king until he was 30. But even when he was appointed a king, he literally had to walk through the sewers to get into Jerusalem when he first became king. And he had so much trials through everything that God told him that he would get where he would be. And he did become king. But anyway, if you're struggling with envying or coveting this morning or this afternoon, whenever you see this, just trust in the Lord, because he has placed his desires in your heart for a reason, and delight yourself in him, and he'll give you the desires of your heart, as it says in Psalms. So, yeah, I hope that encourages you.